Welcome to this 6-minute video on Aptilo SMP consent and personal data management solution. My name is Johan Terve and I am the VP Marketing of Aptilo Networks. Aptilo Networks is the world's #1 provider of Wi-Fi service management solutions for large-scale Wi-Fi. We have 100+ carrier Wi-Fi deployments which collectively serve thousands of business customers and more than 200 million end users. The Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal has once again confirmed the old truth that if you consume a free service, then you are most likely the product yourself. But that is quite okay as long as the provider of the service is 100% transparent about it, which obviously wasn't the case with Facebook. There is an increased focus on legislation's aspects of privacy. But maybe even more important for providers of Wi-Fi services is to build and maintain the trust with your users. If you don't, it will hurt your business. Wi-Fi has become a marketing tool with actionable analytics and marketing functions through banners, SMS, and email, delivering hyper-targeted marketing. With that comes the responsibility to take care of the user's privacy. As provider of Wi-Fi services, you need to get users' consent for handling their data. Violation of legislations such as the European GDPR can result in fines up to 4% of your worldwide annual revenues. And privacy legislations are a global trend. We can see this from our customers also outside the European Union. So far, we have been used with long, detailed terms and condition texts in lawyerish language that nobody reads. So the user consent in captive portals for Wi-Fi services has been very vague, to say the least. With the new privacy regulations, such as GDPR, you must describe exactly what the users opt in for. Consent involving use of end users' personal data can no longer be buried in general terms, and providers of Wi-Fi services must write the terms in a language that the end users understands. The user also needs to give explicit consent. That is, no more pre-checked "I want to receive your newsletter" in the forms. That is a no-no, according to GDPR at least. The Aptilo SMP consent user interface is designed as a pop-up, safe from pop-up blockers, of course, and separated from the captive portal design. This serves 3 purposes. The detailed consent information is not visible from the start when the user signs up, which improves the sign-up rate as the user will not be discouraged from using the service. The important consent information is also more likely to be read by the user if it is clean and consistent in design. Furthermore, it allows you to add new consents and update existing consents text without making any changes to the portals. What really makes our consent pop-up smart is that they can dynamically show the right consent coupled with the access method used, or show an updated consent text when needed. The user can fold down the detailed term for consent with a simple click. You can define consents as mandatory. The Save button will only be available and the Wi-Fi service accessible if the user makes an active choice to all mandatory consents. Our solution can also handle and save different versions of the same consent for an individual user. And I think this is one of the things where we really distinguish ourselves from the rest. We have put a lot of effort into functionality for GDPR compliance, and we are very humbled in that this function recently won the Best Service Provider Wi-Fi Solution at the Wi-Fi Now Awards. Let me summarize our end-to-end solution for consent and personal data management. First of all, the Aptilo SMP platform has the integrity and architecture to be compliant with laws such as GDPR. Logs are deleted automatically after a certain time. End user data are automatically aggregated and anonymized, and so forth. We also allow operators or their business customers to handle user consents in a multi-tenancy architecture. Different consents can be defined for different types of access methods, and we use the smart consents pop-ups to handle this dynamically. We allow customers' care organizations to show end users what personal data they have stored, and also correct or delete all data on request. The best option, of course, is to leave this to the end users themselves through the Aptilo Privacy Self-Management option, which is a wonderful solution to make the whole solution to scale with a large-scale Wi-Fi service. We also offer very flexible deployment models. The Aptilo SMP consent and personal data management solution works in concert, of course, with the other Wi-Fi service management functions that we have in Aptilo SMP. But it is also possible to utilize only our GDPR compliant core and integrate with third-party consent systems. It can be for operators that want to have one consent system to handle all their services, for instance. The Aptilo SMP consent and personal data management solution can also work as an adjunct system to existing Wi-Fi service management platforms. This was all for the overview of the solution. I hope that you got a good picture on it. And thank you so much for listening.